Hi, I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer with Best of Us Investors. It's a YouTube channel to try to help people to make good investment decisions. And we spend most of our time talking about the stock market. But I think that no investment portfolio is complete without using real estate. And I was thinking about where did I first get exposed to the use of real estate? And it was here. My brothers and I used to play Monopoly all the time, and it became a game that we enjoyed because it was competitive. And as I look back on it, it taught me a lot. It taught me the importance of owning real estate beyond just your home and how you can make money by having other people pay you rent. Well, what I learned in Monopoly is that as you move, and you move your pieces, it's important. I guess it's the most important part of real estate is location, location, location. And where you land makes a big difference of how much rent you pay. So I became exposed to a digital game. It's called Landlord Go. And I want to tell you something about it. And in the description, I'm going to give you a link so that you can learn what I've learned about it and what I'm going to teach you about it with the help of Jack, and how I think it can open your eyes up to the potential of real estate. Okay? Stick with me. I'll be right back.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Grinkmeyer.
Okay, let me start by full disclosure. This is a sponsored video. I am getting paid to do this, but my practice is I will take compensation for doing a video if I think it adds value to my tribe. If I think it's a stock that is worth investing in after I do my due diligence and others do due diligence within my tribe, or if I think it might enlighten you, and as I think Landlord Go can. The whole premise of it is that it's built on a GPS system so that you can actually buy real estate within your community and collect rent. And what you'll learn is where you land and what you buy basically controls how much money you make, such as in Monopoly. I learned very early on to win this, I had to get either the green properties or the blue properties, and I needed to get as much real estate on them or homes or hotels on them. And if I could get Boardwalk in Park Place and own both of them and build a hotel on them, I had a 99% chance of winning the game. Because the rent on Boardwalk and Park Place is $1,500 a stop, whereas the rent over here on Meridian is $250 a stop. And the odds of stopping on any one of these locations are pretty much the same. So the key is location, location, location. So Landlord Go asked me to show you their game. I'm not a gamer. I don't play digital games or whatever you call them on your phone or on your computer. My grandson does, and Jack does. Jack is my publisher or editor. He edits my videos and puts them up on YouTube. So, what's cool is I live in Alabama, in the United States. Jack lives in the Netherlands. So I convinced Jack to go into Amsterdam and use the Landlord Go and buy some property. Here's what happened.
Hi, my name is Jack, and today we're in Amsterdam. Carrie has asked me to take a look at an app for your phone. It's Landlord Go. So let's take a look. To open up the app, you go to your home screen, you click on the icon of Landlord Go, and it will load the app. Here you have the dashboard. So now we are on the dashboard. And to buy properties in Landlord Go, you click on buy and you go to the map. So we are now in Amsterdam. And here you see a lot of icons. Every icon has a different color. That means a different category. For example, all the red ones is entertainment. When you have, every time you buy the same kind of categories of properties, you get a boost. So that's one tip. It's very nice to have a boost in your rent that you get from those properties. So for example, we are buying the Remix podium. We click on buy. It's added to my portfolio. And to finish this up, we are paying with some coins to finish it right away. And now we are leveled up. You can claim some coins. And then we are the owner of a new property. Now we have purchased 3 properties here in Amsterdam. And now we can see that we have a collection boost. So having 3 properties of the same category gives me now a 4% collection boost. This is a nice way to start in Landlord Go. So we are going to buy the most amazing property of Amsterdam. Behind me you have a Rijksmuseum, but everyone is already buying that. So let's try to buy a more special building, the concert building of the Amsterdam. There it is. It's a beautiful building, isn't it? Let's take a look on our phone in the app how to buy it. And we're going to buy the concert building. Let's take a look on the map. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, there it is. It's coming soon, it's locked, so we have to buy something else. Here we have the concert building cafe. That's a nice property. So let's buy half of that. And we're just building a small piece of the concert building. And again, we are finishing it up with the paperwork. And now we are the proud owners of the cafe of the concert building. So we just got back into the game. And you can now see that we have just collected, we are going to collect or rent. This is how easy it is to get your rent in this game. It's amazing. So we're going to move within the game. We turn on the property agent. And now we are somewhere else in Amsterdam. And we're going to buy the Euronext, a stocks exchange here in the Netherlands. Let's buy a piece of this building. Click on buy. And now we're also owning the Euronext in Amsterdam. This is an easy way, amazing way to get around the map easily without traveling. Now we are going to put the cafe from the concert building on the public market. We select the property and we are going to add it, to list it on the market. And now everybody around the world have chance to buy this property. Is it not just amazing? So let's take a look at the leaderboard of the game. We go to leaderboards. And now I would like to ask you, if you like this game, why don't compete with me? We are going to set up a competition for 2 weeks within our Discord. And the winner will get a special gift. I will announce that later. So 2 weeks we will have a competition within our Discord. And let's see who has the biggest empire value personally and who can beat me in Landlord Go. So we have shown you the most important functions of this app. I would encourage you to play it as well. I think it's a fun game. Below this video in the description you'll find a link. If you want to play the game, click on that. You will get a special discount and a special starter pack to play the game and compete with me.
Jack, thank you. You did a fantastic job. The explanation you gave of Landlord Go is something I could not have done. And to me, having never been in Amsterdam, I was kind of taken by the beauty of the buildings that he was showing us there. And now we own, I think I understood that we own the cafeteria adjacent to the museum because we couldn't buy the museum. But as a result, we will be collecting rent from the proprietors of the cafeteria. Wonderful explanation. The other thing that I've learned as I looked into this, there's a lot of opportunities, a certain period of time when the rent comes down or certain period of time when you can raise rent. And the whole idea is to accumulate more than anyone else and win at the game. Much as if you get Boardwalk and Park Place and you put hotels on them, you're going to win. It never failed. The problem is if somebody gets one and you can't get both of them. So that's my take on Landlord Go, but equally as important, my take on real estate. Real estate gives you leverage. You can go and buy real estate depending upon your credit rating, depending on the situations, for 10, 20% down. You can't do that with stocks. You can borrow that money and then borrow right now at ridiculously low rates. When I first bought my first piece of rental real estate, the interest rate was 14%. You can now borrow money for around 3.5%. So it's ridiculously low. The other thing is then, as you put that into an LLC and an individual business, you can write off the interest as an expense. You can depreciate the property. So there are advantages to real estate that don't exist in stocks. I like to say, what is the largest asset that you currently have? And you're probably going to tell me it's your home. And as you pay for it over 30 years, it builds in your equity. And if you're in a good neighborhood and it's location, and it appreciates in value, again, that is sheltered, and you aren't paying taxes on it each year when it is growing in value. So it has advantages that other assets don't. And what I like to say is if you structure it properly, you will, in essence, particularly if it's residential real estate, you will buy a second house and someone else will pay for it. That's just a no-brainer. The other nice part about it is when there is a crash and real estate values go down, such as when real estates go down in real estate, are in stocks, and you're leveraged, you get a margin call. Well, nobody got a margin call during the real estate crash if, in fact, they had it rented and they were collecting rent and paying their mortgage. There is no margin call. Even though the value of the house may have gone down below its market value, you don't get a margin call. So it is much safer in that regard. So that's why I think you need to own real estate. That's why I think if you have children, you should either have them playing Monopoly, and if they aren't attuned to board games, get them to learn to play Landlord Go, and you don't know. You may have a real estate tycoon living in your house. So that's my take. Again, Best of Us Investors is all about building assets, creating family wealth, and making good investment decisions. And if you'd like to learn more about Landlord Go, go down into the description, click on it, go to their website, and tell them Carrie and Jack sent you. All right, talk to you tomorrow.